The woods are cold and damp, but the whole country is right now. I feel free here. I didn't realize how stifled I had become trapped in this small town. For some reason, the group and I have become attached, and it feels like this might become a permanent thing. I need more arrows for hunting, and the only way to get money would be. Your friends that we are going to meet, we are meeting them soon. I asked Mary eventually. Well, we have a meeting spot in the next village. You planned for this? I asked, but with no reply. They have arrows. They have everything, Mary told me. But I will have to meet them first. I'm coming along for that meeting, I told her. If we don't go now, everyone will starve and freeze. We went to the village of Knobend, leaving the people whom we had just rescued in the woods. I wasn't expecting something officially organized, just some people who met up in the local pub and decided best to form a resistance to the local fruitcakes. The village was empty, and what was at first glance frost became apparent, it was glass from all the windows. Your friends are at which pub? I took hold of her hand to make it look like we were together, and she seemed rather nervous. You could see the red-hatted buffoons staring at us both. I was so shocked when we entered the Green Archer. You can stop protecting me now, she grumbled. I let go of her and watched her find some ale for us both as I sat in the far-off corner with her. We didn't have to wait long before they turned up. I asked her to see if she could get me more arrows. The conversation started like old friends, and Mary even handed him medicine for his sister. Then they asked about the archer, and if they were available for a job. It's a big one, and we will pay them well. Time to get out of here, I whispered to Mary as a small group of believers walked into the pub. The rest of the pub had the same idea. Everyone clearly has had enough of these cunts. Why don't we go visit your sick sister? Mary suggested. Leaving the main street and going through a snicket and into what could have been an ordinary house through the back window. It was completely dark inside the house, with even less warmth. After a brief introduction and being more trusting of people, I had just met John and Peter when they showed me what they needed me for. A large cellar filled with people that followers of Fiorton would consider non-believers, as their tanned skin and the fact they had travelled from far-off places made these people less than because the Church of the Golden Arches told them so. I know this would kill me, but something about seeing the scared children reminded me of how many times I was that scared as a child. The offer of money did help as well. To hell with the consequences, let's do this. I was handed a green cloak and a quiver of arrows. It didn't take long for the sky to darken so close to the longest night, and that was when the ghost of the hood walked through the streets of the small, unsuspecting town. The mist somehow knew it was needed that night. The frost was settling on the glass still in the street, making a sparkling carpet upon the ground that crunched underfoot. The white rose decorated the streets in their shadow. Fiorton's followers saw the silhouette of the hooded archer walking through town. All of them gathered around the precious twin golden arches that sat side by side by the Holy Mother's temple. The archer fired the bow at the church's tower, and it planted the magical rose seeds. Their veins tangling around down and covering the whole church. Get them, one of the red-hatted buffoons said, and all of them ran forward at once. A couple of them met their end by the arrows that pierced their necks, and the rest of them were stopped by a wall of roses and thorns. The roses that had sprouted from the church tower had now reached the golden arches, and both of them cracked and crumbled. The followers' reaction was one of utter shock and panic at the sight of the archways turning into piles of rubble next to one another. The archer then fled into the mist and disappeared almost as quickly as they had appeared. Though some followed, they never caught the ghost of the hood.